I think my first concert was when I was 10 years old, full length performance in Delhi. And the famous critic, Dr. Charles Fabry, he wrote a nice review in the Statesman. And I think I was around 12 when I sang in the Central Hall of Parliament. In Delhi, summers are very hot. So we would all sleep. We had a house with a big garden. My father was very fond of gardening, so lots of greenery, big lawn, trees, fruit trees, flowers, and all that. And we would put our charpai outside because it was so hot. We would sleep under the sky, very pleasant and nice. So I would be sleeping. I must have been 8, 9, not even 10. So four of us children, me and my three brothers, would be lined up sleeping. This was about 1 kilometer from the place where all the MLAs had their bungalows on Firozshah Road in Delhi. And Ananta Sayana Mayangar was the speaker, first speaker of independent India. And he was a Tamil speaker. His daughter used to learn music from my mother. So my father knew him and all that. He would come walking with half a dozen MPs with all walking sticks. They would come walking up till my house. Then he would tell them, there is a little girl here who sings very well. Let's go and listen to her. So he would come. I would be sleeping. He would poke me with his walking stick and say, "Kuழந்தை எழுந்துரு." My mother would say, பாட்டு கேட்கறதுக்கு வந்திருக்கா, they have come to listen to your music. Go quickly, brush your teeth, drink your milk, and come and sit. I used to hate them like anything. So I used to quickly go run, wash my face, have my milk, then sit and sing for them. They wouldn't go in 5 minutes. They would listen aram, say they have done their morning walk. So till 10 o'clock they are free, they would sit and listen nicely. I used to hate it. So music was an imposition. But because I was known as a musician, Anitha Mayangar or somebody must have told Parliament House, they started Tamil classes for North Indian MPs. Now there is this controversy about imposing Hindi and all that. This must have been 1952. And they started Tamil classes for North Indian MPs. There was no controversy. A lot of people enrolled. Acharya, Kripalani, Abul Kalam Azad, big freedom fighter. They were all there. And they invited me to sing the invocation for the inauguration of that class. So I went in my langa, Pavada Chokka. There is a photo of me with Nehru. So I went, I sang. And after singing, somebody said, "Go take an autograph from Nehru." So I followed him and pulled out my autograph book. He said, "Nahi denge, nahi denge." So he said, "Please de dijiye na." He put his hand around me, hugged me, and wrote, I still have his autograph, Jawaharlal Nehru. He has written, put the date also, and I have preserved that. And Rajgopalachari was also there. I don't know, maybe because it was Tamil lessons or something. I think he was no longer Governor General. He was the first Governor General. He had retired. He has written in Tamil, Rajagopalachari. He gave me an autograph. And some press photographer happened to be there. He took a photo of me with Nehru while we were coming out of Parliament House. I had no idea what Parliament was about, how it was an important place, how I was privileged to sing in the presence of all these freedom fighters, nothing. My mother just said, "Go and sing." I sang and came back. Next day, the photo was in the newspapers. So the whole school got very excited. Our student standing with Nehru, she sang in Central Hall of Parliament and all that. So that was another thing which made me very famous. So people said, "What did you sing?" and all that.